Should it be someone's responsibility to make you happy? Relationship has a whole side to it. The best advice in relationship that nobody told you. I'm going to give you the gist. I've been there, so I'll share it with you. Now, before I start, if you're new to the page, kindly hit the subscription button. Help us make this possible by always bringing you more videos. Sometimes people go in a relationship with a mindset that they're going to have the other party make them happy. The other party support and do everything. Yes, as every relationship, the man and the woman, both of them have their own role to play, and together they have specific things they can do as well. But let me share with you some of the tips and advice that nobody ever told you when you are getting in a relationship. Sweetheart, never feel like your happiness is in someone. You curate your own happiness. You have to be happy yourself before you can make someone happy. I am sure you've heard it so many times and you'll be like, oh, we've heard this before. But as a person who've been there, who is there, I am genuinely telling you that your happiness is in you. There are so many issues going around. There's so many chaos, trouble, problems going around in the world right now. And the least you want is to always live sad, depressive, not happy. You don't want that. The bills will always be bills. The chaos will always be there. There's no one single person under the sun that does not have an issue. Even the billionaires, they don't sleep. They're always constantly on something. So you are not alone. But in the midst of the chaos, the simple things, the art of gratitude, showing kindness, being happy to see and have lived for another day, the simple things, being thankful for another life. I'm telling you, happiness comes in the simple things that you may not value. Good health, good life. If you're able to get a place to sleep for the next day, if you're able to find yourself something to eat, deem it a high privilege and be thankful and be grateful. Obi beka sa wo ho tell when you ho ne tell. But so when you so nyeman ketewa na, that's when you're going to grow into getting bigger things. Second of it all, to make every relationship work, you need to be present in it. Yes, you are requiring your partner to be present, but you have to be present. This is the best advice. No, this is your man, this is your woman. You guys are going to chit-chat, do everything, mingle out. Whatever you both are going to do it. This third is so important. When you are in a relationship, make sure, or if you're planning to be in a relationship, make sure you are going in for a friend. In fact, your best friend. If there is any best advice out of everything I'm going to talk today, which is all equally important, but the highest of it all that I'll grade is get yourself a best friend. A friend you can laugh with, a friend you can share with, a friend you can joke around, a friend you guys can do silly things together. You don't care where you are, you can kiss, you can fumble on each other, no matter what. That friend, because sometimes, right, along the journey, I've heard people say the love can dim. Certain situations, is your partner doing this and that. But when you have your best friend as your partner, I am telling you, there is nothing like the love has dimmed, because you guys are still going to be able to do your things the same way you are doing it. Have a best friend if you're going in a relationship, and you're going to thank me later. The other most important thing that I will share with you when you're going in a relationship, that lower your expectations. Don't expect too much from the person you are going in a relationship with. No. They're human beings. They have their own flaws. I always say, right, when you get someone, let's say you have a list of whatever you're looking in a partner. Like, you pray to God. I'm not talking about the physical looks. I'm not talking about anything other than what's inside of the person. When you're going into a relationship, right, you have a list of whatever you have or you're looking for in a person. Sit down. If you meet someone, try to be like, oh, let's say I want Nana Abner Prissy, or I want to be in a relationship with Nana Abner Prissy. These are the things I'm looking for in a woman. Does she fall within this category? And trust me, if you're able to get at least, let's say your list has like 10 stuff, right? I'm just making an example. And you get anything above 7, going for the person. There is nothing like perfection under the sun. Going for the person, if you truly like them, if you love them, if they are your best friend and you think you guys can be together, get on with them. With time, you guys build on each other. Discuss the importance of staying together and the things you need to build together. And trust me, you guys are going to have a solid foundation and build a good relationship moving forward. But let's say if you're not even getting up to 5 on your list, then it's okay. You can move on to the other person, or you can move on and keep searching. We can only be better. So today I might do things your partner may not like, but if you're willing to make it happen, you can do better. The other point that I am going to share with you is that you guys have to enjoy life together. Enjoy going places. Enjoy the moments together. There is nothing. You both are going to create this. You have to. The other point that I'm going to share with you is that you have to love yourself more. After you've done all this, the beautiful thing you can do for yourself is to love yourself excessively. You have to love yourself. How can you love someone if you don't love yourself? Tell me, I'm not sure. Care for yourself, sleep well, go on vacations, like go on a trip. What do you do for yourself? If it's a routine thing, if it's getting up, dressing, getting dolled up, if it's reading a book, anything you could do that adds value to yourself, it's self-love. You got to love yourself. You got to appreciate you. You have to build your self-esteem to some point. You have to leverage yourself in a way that you already know who you are. So you don't expect someone, or you're not waiting, is the right way for me to say. You're not waiting for someone to say to you. Even if they don't tell you, you love yourself more. It's very different when you love yourself, you know your value, and you enter into a relationship with someone who understands it, than if you don't know yourself. Because guess what? If you don't love yourself, if you don't know yourself, or you have a self-low esteem, honey, you'll be always waiting for the other person to love you, the other person to do this. Now, if you're not getting it, it's like, oh, wait, well, I got you so you can love me. No, you have to love yourself before you can attract. How you do to yourself is how someone else is going to do to you. How you love yourself is going to make whoever coming in love you more. They will know not to play with you. They will know to admire you more. They will know where to raise you. So please, and please again, love yourself so much that you don't wait for other people to tell you. Now, if you can go through all these, if you can lower your expectations, if you can love yourself, if you can choose to be happy whenever, even in the midst of the chaos, you are gonna be one beautiful person under the sun to date. If you enjoy this and you love this, kindly hit the subscription button, kindly share, kindly like it, and tell a friend to tell a friend. We are building an empire, and with your help, we can get there. Thank you.